As more adults become protected due to the speedy vaccine rollout, is there a risk that COVID-19 could mutate and affect children more? If so, are scientists looking at a vaccine for children also?
Excellent question from Matthew, but I think I'm going to ask Chris and Patrick to...
Yeah, I'm happy to go at that. Well, I think there's no evidence that the virus is going to mutate specifically to affect children. What may happen as more and more people become immune to the virus through vaccination is that the virus will try and get round that and to try to escape the vaccine. That's a normal process that viruses do, so we'd expect that over time, which is why over time it may be necessary to update the vaccines. Maybe every year, every couple of years, it'll be necessary to have a slightly different vaccine for certain vulnerable groups. So that's what we'd expect to change. In terms of vaccines for children, that is being looked at. It'd be the same vaccines. The Pfizer study read out last week that they're looking at this in children. And so I expect to see more trials of vaccines in children over the next few months. But it'll be the same vaccines.
Could I just add one point on this, which is one of the few good things about this epidemic, and there are almost none, is that children are relatively unaffected. But for that reason, you'd want to be absolutely confident that a vaccine was highly safe, because children are at relatively low risk, and therefore you want to be confident that the vaccine is incredibly safe if you're using it in children. In older adults, of course, the risk of COVID is incredibly high, so that the risk ratios look different.